Well, good morning, everybody. It's the 24th of October, almost 8 a.m. We're heading eastbound over to the old covered bridge. It's a little bit of ground fog burning off here. Should be gone soon. See you in a bit. Well, folks, I'm here at the corner of Silver Street and Pinhook. We're going to take a look at a little farming here and the sunrise going on Silver Street, just back here to the north. There you have it. Combines out there. Sunrise in the background. Big field working grain haulers. A lot going on right there. Right up here is access to that field, and you can see more grain haulers waiting to go in and pick up the grain. Beautiful old barn. All right, let's go down and see a beautiful old covered bridge. Maybe a site or two along the way. Pretty cool right here where they have the low hanging fog just over the fields. Very nice back here where you can see the layers of fog just getting burned through by the sunrise. The sun's starting to illuminate the trees here across the field. Just ahead, where you can see those large old growth trees there to the left, is the Culbertson Historical Cemetery. Take a quick look. The old covered bridge is just down the road. And out of the fog, we come upon a little cemetery. I'm going to take a look. Before we go up there and take a look at this historical marker, and notice how this little cemetery is located right here in the middle of several roads. Now there's some history to this. We're going to take a look at it. As you can see, it's not very large. Okay, the Culbertson Cemetery. The Culbertsons owned all the land south and east of this point to the river. That's the St. Joseph River. From 1835 to 1983. Carol Culbertson's estate designated burial rights to the families of 3 divorcees who still use the cemetery. And that's a fact. If you're one of these individuals, one of these families, you can still be buried here. And because of these little roads around here that border this little cemetery, this cemetery was illustrated in Ripley's, believe it or not, as the cemetery in the middle of the road. The first river crossing was straight south along this road at the St. Joseph River. Cemetery is now maintained by Lockport Township. Very, very cool, and the sun is coming up behind us here. Very nice illumination here on the trees here. You can see the fog across the fields yet to the east, and the cemetery in the middle of the road. Middle of 3 roads. 1, 2, and 3. Yep, here they are. The Culbertson family. 1852. Here's James. Died in 1869. Some of the newer burials. As new as 94, 1991, 2013. Alma J. McIntosh. Very nice. Let's go see the old covered bridge. Rest in peace. All those here in the cemetery in the middle of the road. Well, 3-ton limit on the bridge. I have not been down here since they finished it. I was down here 4 years ago. They were still working on it. Road was closed right down here at the curve. Your GPS is wrong. No trucks. Let's pull over here for a second and park before we make the big crossing of the St. Joe River on the Langley covered bridge. Right back. Oh yes, there's no doubt. This is a nice morning to come out here for a nice little tour. You can hear the vehicles coming over the bridge. Just talk a little bit about the Langley Bridge. You know, there was more than 10,000 of these wooden covered bridges throughout the United States, and there are dozens in the state of Michigan. But today there's only 8 left. This is the longest one. It's 282 feet long, and it was built in 1887 for a whopping huge cost of $3,000. $3,000. It was designated a historical site in 1965, and it's named after one of the local pioneer families, the Langley family, who are buried down in Centerville in the Pioneer Cemetery down there. The Langley Bridge. This is the St. Joe River. Now I'm going to look on the other side of the road here a second, and we'll see the dam. Maybe. It is a little bit obscured, but the dam is right up here around the corner. Used to go fishing there. Public access right over here in a nice little park. All right, let's cross the bridge, y'all. You know, kind of deep purpley down here, as you can see in the water. Yeah, it's not Lake Geneva, but there certainly is smoke on the water. Wow. That's deep. Purple. I know it's getting close to Halloween, but 2 of my paranormal friends have told me that this bridge is haunted. Yes, there has been people that have drowned here, and they think it may have been one of them. Who knows? The Langley Covered Bridge, 1887. I have my windows rolled down so we can hear the sounds as we go over the newly restored bridge. Oh, nice. Some of these sides were open when I was younger, and kids would come out here on the bridge and jump off. But they've covered that all up now. All right, turn the corner here and gonna park and take a look at the historical marker. I think that is most proper, and I will not leave this tour without doing so. I will be right back. A little look at one of the vintage homes right here. This tree is certainly passed away. It is dead. It's right here at the corner of Covered Bridge Road. We can see the entrance from this direction. And this is Switzer. Very nice. Look at the size of the trees over here. Very nice. Okay. Let's go take a little closer look from the viewing area. Read a little bit more about the bridge. The Langley Covered Bridge, Michigan Registered Historic Site. This is the longest of Michigan's few remaining covered bridges. It is 282 feet long with three 94-foot spans of the Howe Truss construction. The bridge was built in 1887 by Pierce Bodner of Parkville, possibly, using the best quality white pine. They used it for the frame and the timbers. The bridge's name honors a pioneer Centerville family. When the Sturgis Dam was built in 1910, the Langley Bridge had to be raised 8 feet. In 1851, extensive repairs replaced parts of the bridge carried out by the St. Joseph County Road Commission to preserve the future of this historic link with a bygone era. And this was placed and dedicated October 10th, 1965. Pretty cool. I think we can find a very nice viewing location right here. Yeah, I'll take a little look here when we're to walk across the bridge. A view of the beautiful colors over the other side. Yeah, you can see the huge steel beams. Get a little closer look. Yes, they did a lot of work here. Those 4 big I-beams, those cement pads that they've poured that have to be probably 25 or 35 feet down into the probably steel casements or casings below. Yeah, that's why it took years to do this, but they preserved it. Let's go down and take a look at the dam. What do you say?